My only regret is that I did not do it sooner. The thing that like I've noticed about it is like you've lived your whole life with perfect vision. Like I forgot that I had to wear glasses. All right, Barry. It's been officially 1 year since we've both had smile laser eye surgery.
Yeah.
Today we're going to go over a couple of frequently asked questions that a lot of the viewers have had for us, because you and I are kind of special because not a lot of people have had this specific surgery, especially here in the US, since it's not that common compared to LASIK or PRK. We have our very special friend Vaughn with us to ask us these questions, and we're going to give our opinions and thoughts on our specific experiences.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Vaughn, take it away.
All right, guys. So the first question I have for you is, do you have any side effects or complications?
Well, you could start this one off.
All right, as far as side effects and complications go, the one that like sticks out immediately to me is just dry eyes. This has been on Reddit a lot. People will complain that after any type of these laser eye surgeries, they experience dry eyes like crazy. If you don't know, it's just your eyes get dry and you'll notice yourself blinking more, and you'll probably need to use those artificial teardrops, which do help. And I've experienced that only in that first month of recovery. Like that's where it was most prominent. But since then, it's literally been over a year now. I only notice it when I'm driving and my AC is on and like the air conditioner is blowing towards me. But like I've worn glasses my whole life. So I'm thinking that the fact that I've worn glasses all my life, when the AC is normally on, it's acting as a shield. So I never experienced that. But maybe as someone who has normally good eyes, like do they experience dry eyes when the AC is on? Like I wouldn't know. That's me. Dry eyes was my big thing, but that went away after that month of recovery.
I noticed that myself too, because you didn't have contacts, correct?
I tried it for like a month and I didn't like it.
Well, I did both.
You did.
So I would have glasses. I would usually wear them at night or during allergy season for me, which is usually, spring going into summer. And then contacts I would wear all day. I just like the feeling of contacts better compared to having my glasses on, and how I look. With the AC example that you used, I actually did experience that. So when
I experienced
the dry eyes
after your surgery.
No. Prior to.
Okay.
So, because I just want people to know this, going into it. So, for example, when the AC is blowing, it's hot.
Or it's cold.
Yeah, or it's cold. Your eyes are more sensitive to it because you already have the contacts in. So, you're definitely going to notice that. With Smile, after I got it, I actually didn't experience the dry eyes that you did. So I was actually relatively okay after the whole experience. I think my biggest side effect was the starburst effect. I think we talked about that in our last video. The starburst effect, it literally is exactly how it sounds. It's like little small bite-sized stars that you kind of see when you're at night. Usually during the day, the starburst effect you don't see. But at night, say if you're looking at any traffic lights like red light, green light, yellow lights, that's when you notice it. That was probably my biggest dilemma when I got the surgery afterwards, because I was worried that it was going to stay like that. I almost thought that it wasn't going to be worth it because of that, because I thought it would be a long-lasting, forever effect.
I remember you telling me about that.
But it actually wasn't.
How long until it went away?
To be honest with you, I can't give you a true time, but I would honestly say probably after month 3.
Okay, so about like 1 to 3 months in that
Yeah.
recovery time after the third month.
Definitely the first and second month I do recall that. Month 3 I do not recall, because I got mine in February of last year, and then right when the summer hit, I have no memory of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
because I do remember you telling me about that. So I guess it does. For some people, it might go away. I have heard stories of people still having it. I think it's really just dependent on each person. So dry eyes and starburst effect. Other than that, as far as complications go, I really can't think of any. So a year later, starburst effect is gone.
Correct.
Nice. Cool. And a year later, like I said, as far as dry eyes, only when AC is blowing right in my face. Or if I'm out on a run on a cold and windy day, I might notice it. But it's not to the point where I'm like, man, I really wish I didn't do this surgery. It's like, oh, I noticed my eyes getting a little drier. I'm just blinking more.
I'm actually curious because we can't really elaborate fully on this because we were blind for a majority of our lives.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it's the same for people who had the 20/20 vision to begin with. Did they experience that?
In which scenario?
Both scenarios, actually.
Yeah, I'm curious about normal people and just driving their car. Like if the thing's blowing at them full blast, do they experience that?
But same with running also, because, say if it's a windy day, you're going against the wind at times. So you may experience that regardless. But in truth, we don't know just because we haven't had that experience.
Prior to my surgery, when I did run outside, I never wore my glasses. So when I did like physical contact stuff, I usually don't wear glasses. I would just go blind. which is fine because I mean I'm nearsighted, so I can't see far away. So it was never an issue. I can't really recall points of my life where I'm like, oh, it's so windy, my eyes are dry. I think it's just like a slight eye sensitivity is a little bit higher since the surgery, which makes complete sense. And it's not that big of a deal, honestly.
What was your vision prior to surgery, and what is your vision currently?
I got a lot of questions asking like, what was our vision before? Like, do you remember your number? Because I kind of don't.
The vision before?
Yeah, like you know how you have like 20/20. Obviously, we don't have 20/20, but I think the higher the number, the worse your eyesight is.
Yeah, something like that.
So like if you had 40/20, you're pretty bad. But remember when we went for our checkups, I had 15/20, which is better than perfect vision. Mm-hmm. So do you remember your number before?
I don't remember my number before.
Yeah, me either. It's on our medical thing.
Card, yeah.
But I forget. But if you find that out, let me know.
All right.
Pop it in the thing.
Yeah.
But mine was bad. Like I probably couldn't see 10 feet away and make out texts or faces. It's all blur to me. Things up front, I can see. Prior to the surgery, it was bad. Now, honestly, everything's perfect. I think I still either have 15/20, at the very least 20/20 vision.
So I had the exact same thing you had. I was nearsighted. So when it came to reading, the book would be like basically directly in my face. That was the only way I could read it. When it came to my checkup afterwards, after the smile surgery, I was 20/20.
Which is perfect vision.
Yeah. And I mean, I assume that I still am. I haven't went on my, what is it, yearly
checkup.
Yeah,
I don't even know if we're supposed to. We probably should do one.
Yeah, because I think it was the day after,
1
week,
month.
1 month, and then it was six months, and then a year.
Oh, then we're probably both due for one. We should do that.
Yeah, we should probably.
We should do it at the same time.
Yeah, know we're gonna probably brush it off till summer though.
Nah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will.
Okay. So yeah, and people were wondering if there was like eye degradation. Like, did you notice regression? Like, did you notice your eyes getting worse? Because some people have had that.
No.
I personally have not. You?
No.
Cool.
No.
So a year later, still no regression. Eyesight's perfect. Better than ever. I mean, no issues. I mean, yours is actually better than 3 months after the surgery because now you don't have the starburst anymore.
Yeah.
And you don't experience dry eyes at all? Nice. Cool. Good.
How was your recovery? How long did it take until you got your perfect vision? How long did it take for your vision to kind of lock in?
So I'll start off for this one. So for my vision to lock in perfectly during the day was right away. At night, it took the 3 months because I still had the starburst effect. I would say, during the day, completely fine. According to my experience, it was only at night. That's the only time I experienced the starburst effect. Never during the day. No, I can't even think of it one time. So I would say 3 months is when your night vision is fully locked in. However, your day vision may be locked in the day after surgery is complete and you're able to take off your
solar shades.
Yeah.
And then keep in mind, this is also like just pretty specific to Barry. Like while it took him 3 months, somebody else it could have taken 1 month or a week or possibly 6 months. I really think we need to stress the fact that it's completely different for every person, because I didn't experience a starburst effect at all, but like he didn't experience really dry eyes that much. Recovery time for me, after the surgery, I mean, literally right after the surgery, I could see, but like after that, you go straight to bed. Next morning, I woke up, could see perfectly. It was great. Couple dry eyes, whatever. Literally after the surgery, I could see. I would say after a month, everything was like locked in and perfect. And then a year later, like it's normal.
Last but not least, was it worth it?
I'll take this one. I'll take this one first. So here's actually what I did since I got it. I went snowboarding a total of 3 times. I've been swimming, went to California, went to Georgia, went biking. I did all these things. I didn't have to worry about my contacts falling out. I didn't have to worry about my glasses falling off. But just the experience in itself is just amazing. Because snowboarding, for example, for me, I'm, a beginner snowboarder. So I felt, I can't even count how many times I fell, but I didn't have to worry about my contacts popping out. I didn't have to worry about breaking my glasses. None of the things that, for example, Vaughn, you have to worry about because you haven't had the surgery yet. I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about my glasses fogging up when I open the dishwasher. I don't have to worry about when I'm taking a hot shower that I can't see because the steam is on my glasses.
Or when you order some hot food and you look at it and it steams up your glasses.
Sounds like magic.
Yeah.
It is magic.
Looks like
Yeah.
your boy might have to go and
Our boy should
have to.
do the surgery, the magic,
Yeah.
the procedure.
No pressure.
We'll get you there. As far as me, 1,000% worth it. Obviously, my only regret is that I did not do it sooner, because life has been great. And the thing that like I've noticed about it is like after you've done it, it's like you don't even remember doing it. It's like you've lived your whole life with perfect vision. Like I forgot that I had to wear glasses. I forgot I had bad vision.
Yeah.
Like
We were talking about that yesterday.
Right?
Was it yesterday? I
Maybe.
think it was yesterday. It was yesterday or 2 days ago. We talked about that because I said it's great waking up just not having to worry about glasses or contacts, because most people who have the 20/20 vision, you know, they start their days off
like that's normal.
just like
for
that.
them.
That's normal, but for us, it was, you know, like
an extra
a blessing.
step. It was Oh, to put glasses on, it was an extra
yeah,
step.
exactly. But I think having the surgery, you know, for those who, you know, wore glasses or wore contacts, it enhances their life.
Oh,
You
for
know,
sure.
Yeah.
They can enjoy life more.
Yeah. Their quality of life
Increased greatly.
Yeah.
Like since then, I've went to Mexico, Washington, Vermont, snowboard. I picked up snowboarding, and it was like I never snowboarded with glasses, but I do know people who wear glasses have to wear. If they're wearing glasses, they got to get goggles that still fit frames, or you got to go contacts. But I didn't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
And, like I loved it.
Perfect example. Your quality of life increased,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't really think about it, you know, at the time when you're doing those things until you reflect on it. Say in a situation like this where we're talking about it, you've been to Vermont, you've been to New York, you've taken up all different types of new hobbies,
Activities, yeah.
new hobbies. You were limited in a sense because, for example, you know, if you couldn't really get to enjoy all the sights, like say example, if we went swimming because you never wore contacts, you would be blind swimming.
Every time I went in the ocean prior to this,
Yeah.
I was going in blind.
So imagine going to Mexico.
Oh, the Bahamas, yeah.
Yeah.
I went there and enjoyed it in all its beauty.
Yeah,
I had
exactly.
vision.
You had exactly. You had 20/15 vision, but you couldn't enjoy that. You never got the surgery.
Exactly.
Not saying that you couldn't enjoy the vacation, but you couldn't
Right.
enjoy the sights
Yeah.
in the sea.
I think we've taken it. People who wear glasses or corrective vision, we take it for granted. All it takes is like, hey, if you're wearing glasses, if they break and you're on vacation, you're like, oh my God, I can't see for the rest of my vacation. That happened to me in Mexico, where I thought I lost my glasses. This was prior to the surgery. Feeling that moment, because I lost my glasses for like 20 minutes, and like I found them, which was great, because I was in the middle of my vacation. I still had like 15 days left. But like when I lost it, I was like, oh my God, I can't see anymore, and I can't enjoy the rest of the trip. But then after finding it, I was like, oh my God, thank God I found them. But then I was like, wow, you just like take it for granted. Like that one thing is what's giving you your vision. Contacts too. Being able to do this surgery and just fixing that, it was a really big blessing. And highly recommend it to anyone who can afford it. Yeah, if you can afford it, it works for your life. It makes sense. I think it's totally worth it to invest in yourself. There isn't a situation where you would regret it. It's like, I never wore glasses. Well, Barry, that has been 1 year for us. I'm glad everything is going good on both our ends.
All right, wrap it up.
Okay, so yeah, bro, that's good. We did it 1 year later. We should probably do our checkups. We should do our checkups. If anybody out there has questions for us, just leave them in the comments below. If we didn't touch on it, we could do a follow-up to this video. It was good. We had our good moderator, Vonald Washington.
From the 4-player LAN party. Just throwing it
4-player
out.
LAN party.
Check them out.
Link in description below.
If you like video games, we're dope.
All right. Take care, guys. Thank you for having me.
Peace.